What's up, guys and gals? I'm Roy from Roy's Customs, here to give you a few tips on some things that you should keep in your trunk for, well, when you're going someplace or whatever, things that you should pretty much keep in your trunk. Now, some people say, oh, I ain't gonna need that, I got AAA. Well, okay, good for you. Not all of us can afford AAA. So, anyways, I'm gonna show you a few things that you should have on hand whenever, you know, whether you're traveling anywhere or day to day. You should always have these things in your trunk. First thing to have is some extra coolant. That's always a good thing to have in your trunk. Always good to have. A jack of some sort. A decent jack is better than a factory jack. Get you some jumper cables. That's a great idea to have some of those on hand. Regardless, I'll have to put those back in the bag. It's always handy to have one of these little compressors. I think this was like $9 at Walmart. So $9, get you a little compressor. Always good to have. I actually carry some bungees with me. And I always have a 4-way, which a 4-way is much better to use than the factory lug tool. So, usually it's nice to have, you don't have to have them, but actually it is a good idea to have some sort of gloves in your trunk as well, just in case anything happens and you need to do some work on your car on the road. A little handy toolkit is nice to have, although I don't have one anymore, but I used to have a little small socket set. So like a small socket set would be nice to have because you never know when you're gonna have to do something on the side of the road. But a small socket set with some screwdrivers and, you know, just a very small, you know, just enough to do anything that you might be able to fix on the side of the road. Anyways, that's some really good stuff to have with you anywhere you go. And obviously have a spare tire. I do have a spare tire down in my wheel well. It ain't much, but if absolutely need be, it could at least get me to where I'm either going or where I need to go. So anyways, that's just some tips from me for stuff that I think about. You know, it's always good to have these things in your trunk or right behind the seat of your truck, which when I had my truck, I always carried the same stuff behind the seat of the truck. Not this same stuff, but the same stuff behind the seat of my truck. You know, I always had coolant and extra this and that. And if you do have any small leaks that you do know about that you just can't get to fixing, if it's like a small oil leak, say your oil pan gasket is kind of seeping, well, it's nice to carry some extra oil with you as well, which of course I usually carry extra oil even if my car isn't leaking. But these are things that, you know, just kind of think about that. You know, if there's something that you know you're going to need, make sure you always have it in your trunk. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Just some little tips from Roy and Roy's Customs. Well, from me and Roy's Customs. Talking about myself in third person really isn't very smart. You know, I might as well be Eminem, you know, talking about myself all the time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notifications, and have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.